Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini and happy remaining Veterans Day. And we start our shows by taking a look at how our nation celebrated those who put their lives on the line for our freedom. Kim Hutcherson giving us a look at the 64th annual National Veterans Day observance.
These are the faces of freedom, the proud, the brave, and true American heroes, our military veterans. On Saturday, people all over the country and around the world honored them for Veterans Day. In Washington, Vice President Mike Pence observed the day by volunteering to help clean the wall at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial.
Present!
And participating in a wreath-laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
And so I say to each and every one of you veterans gathered here, and all of those that might be looking on, we're grateful for your service. We're grateful for your sacrifice.
President Trump tweeting this message from Vietnam.
On this wonderful Veterans Day, I want to express the incredible gratitude of the entire American nation to the millions and millions of veterans who bravely defended our nation in uniform and the strong families whose unwavering love and support allowed you to answer the call of duty.
In New York, one of the nation's largest Veterans Day parades is commemorating the centennial of America's entry into the First World War in 1917. And schools like this one in Indiana honored more than 100 veterans. I'm Kim Hutcherson reporting.
And back here at home, it was another massive celebration for veterans. Thousands attending the annual Veterans Day Parade, observance ceremony, and air show in downtown Sarasota, and dozens more at the Parade and Honor program on Longboat Key. ABC 7's Sammy Chido was at those events today and gives us a look at how and why the Suncoast says thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
At a time like this, the way the country's going through all the peril that it is, I think it's great to show support.
I want them to know that we really do care and we really do appreciate their service, because that makes America great.
I served 9 years in the U.S. Marine Corps, and then I served 30 years as an airline pilot, and so we love this place.
We come every year to this parade. It's really great to see, particularly the kids.
I'm gonna be a running man, a running man.
The marching band, especially the kids, I really liked that a lot. I thought they were great.
I'm just totally besotted with the veterans. Both my brothers served in Vietnam. One was drafted, the other one left college to put in his time. I love my country, I love these veterans. I get chills just looking at these men here. Some of them are probably at least 100 years old.
I owe these veterans act for my life. I cannot thank these people enough.
They do a lot for our country, and if it wasn't for them, we would not have our country the way it is, and I just am very grateful for that.
Fantastic parade. We come every year.
There's more coming. I think there's a lot more coming.
All right, thank you, Sammy. And for more on today's celebration and similar local events, you can visit our webpage, mysuncoast.com. And remember, for updates on any and all news, you can download the latest updated version of our app. Android users will get that app automatically, but iPhone users will need to go to their app store and re-download it. Just search for WWSB or My Suncoast. Well, good luck finding a better day to have a parade. Just a beautiful, kind of not too hot, but not too cool, as Goldilocks might say, just right. Let's head over to Wendy Ross and see if she agrees on her first alert weather forecast.
Adam, I was looking at that story and all I could see was the blue sky, and it was so pretty today. So we had a little bit of rain that came through, very, very little bit of rain that came through during the latter part of the day, and we're going to experience the same kind of weather coming up. But what we do have right now are some clouds that have already started to hit Sarasota and Venice. Bradenton is reporting fair skies. highs. Everyone's in the 70s at this point. It's 70 degrees at the airport. The dew point is at 68 degrees and the humidity is high at 93%. But our winds have calmed down just a little bit. We've had enough of the rain along the east coast of Florida try to make its way over to the west coast, and it has been successful at times. So we've had some isolated showers that have moved through the area, but they've just been a blip on the screen. That's been about it. Not much going on at this point, but for the overnight time period, we could see a 10 to 20% chance of rain for overnight and into the early periods of time in the morning. We'll let you know how the rest of the day is going to be shaping up for Sunday. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Adam?
All right, thank you, Wendy. Well, local residents, if you get a call from local law enforcement, watch out. A phone scam is making its way through Sarasota. The scammers are spoofing or using the number for the Sarasota Police Department to make phone calls posing as Sarasota police officers and asking for money. The Sarasota Police Department says it will never call and request payment or ask for your banking information over the phone. If you do receive one of these calls, you're asked to contact the Sarasota Police Department non-emergency line and report and verify that call. The number is 941-316-1199. Well, the chance to get free medical care had hundreds lining up in Bradenton early this morning. Remote area medical opening up to help uninsured, needy children and their families get free dental, vision, and medical care. Free veterinary services were also available thanks to efforts by area rescues. And if you are in need of health services and would like to take advantage of that clinic, it will be open again tomorrow. It is located at Manatee Technical College's main campus on State Road 70 East in front of Braden River High School. The clinic will open to patients at 6 a.m. All services are free and no ID is required. Well, over the next 4 years, over 100 more mental health care professionals will be hired to help students at our Florida universities. That announcement comes following a push by the Board of Governors, which oversees the university system. Data shows more students need the services and that many students face serious psychological challenges, including stress, anxiety, and depression. A March report showed over 24,000 students used counseling and psychological services at Florida universities during the 2015-2016 academic year. That's a 20% increase over the previous year and a 55% increase since 2008-2009 academic year. The small town of Sutherland Springs in Texas is still trying to recover from the attack in their church that killed 26 people and wounded 20 more. Today, two of those victims, husband and wife Richard and Teresa Rodriguez, were buried in the small town cemetery. Officials say the church will open on Sunday, not for church service, but to let the public visit a memorial that was created in the sanctuary by volunteers. The pastor also announcing today that the church building will be demolished and that it would be too painful to continue using it as a place of worship. Sunday's mass shooting, definitely a traumatic event for that entire community in Sutherland Springs. But as Emily Backham shows us, there is support for those grieving in the form of a helping paw.
And dogs have a sense. They know when somebody's hurting. I mean, they'll edge over to somebody if they sense it.
A friendly face, a paw to hold for when your world is shattered.
Each crisis is different, but grief is grief.
The comfort dogs and their loyal handlers nudged their way into our hearts after the Sandy Hook school shooting.
We still have a dog in that school every day.
He's our matriarch. They travel the country to natural disasters, mass shootings, anywhere comfort is needed. This week, it's Sutherland Springs.
And many times they'll talk to the dog before they talk to someone else.
The dogs have spent time with victims' families, survivors, law enforcement.
Y'all touched our daughter in ways. She's a first responder. She smiled for the first time since Sunday. And I just wanted to say thank you very much.
Talking is part of the healing process, and as any dog lover knows, they're great listeners.
We were with a family yesterday that was not in the church, but right across from the church, and they're the first ones that made the 911 call. And so the shooter was in their yard. But she made the statement, we sit on our porch. This was always my peaceful area. And that's not the case anymore.
It will take time for Sutherland Springs to heal, but if a child feels safe again, even just for a moment, it's a job well done by these creature comforts.
And still to come here on ABC 7, flights canceled and others delayed for hours following a scare at a Florida airport, plus a search for a pair of missing snorkelers off of Florida's East Coast.
Hi, I'm Joan London with A Place for Mom. Over the years, we've helped thousands of families find senior care, and today's senior living communities have never been better. With amazing amenities like movie theaters, exercise rooms and swimming pools, public cafes, bars and bistros, even pet care services. And nobody understands your options like the advisors at A Place for Mom. These are local expert advisors that will partner with you to find the perfect place and determine the right level of care, whether that's just a helping hand or full-time memory care. Best of all, it's a free service. Call today. A Place for Mom. You know your family, we know senior living. Together, we'll make the right choice.
Call A Place for Mom right now to get our free ebook on financing senior care, as well as a free referral for senior living communities in your area. Call 1-800-290-0352. That's 1-800-290-0352.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big, or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $15 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand with no surprises and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 3 times in a row. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 1-800-918-5654. Go online or visit a Target store today.
I just need a second.
Is your weight holding you back and affecting your health?
Did you see this? Your cousin had a heart attack.
Really?
Excess weight or obesity can be serious, but you can do something about it. Visit yourweightmatters.org. Download the free toolkit to prepare you to speak with a healthcare provider. Your weight does matter. Accept the challenge and take charge today. Visit yourweightmatters.org.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blog, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
24-hour flights were canceled. 24 flights total, were canceled altogether. The Coast Guard has suspended a search for 2 snorkelers who may have been swept out to sea off of Florida's East Coast tonight. The Coast Guard receiving a report from a Good Samaritan this morning after seeing 2 snorkelers holding a boogie board being pushed away from the Fort Pierce Inlet. A search was conducted by boat and by helicopter for hours. Now the Coast Guard confirming that that search has been suspended. There is no immediate information on the identities of those snorkelers. Well, dozens got the chance to express themselves and represent the Suncoast today at Ringling College of Art and Design's Freedom of the Press's Book Fair. That event located at the Alfred R. Goldstein Library in Sarasota, getting the community involved in art. Some choosing to paint the Nomad Art Bus, as you see there, while others experience sharing their thoughts through self-publishing. The Bluebird Books Bus, giving artists the tools to create their own magazine and then leave it for someone else to enjoy.
So you make one, you drop it in the collection bin, and then you take one that somebody else made. And in that way, we can travel these works and kind of get a conversation going. So the books that are made here today will travel with me to my next stop in Miami. And the books that are on the rack were made in St. Pete.
The goal of today's event to highlight how to express yourself through literature and art. Sports is coming up after the break. Stick around.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace?
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-683-9262.
If you or a loved one used a proton pump inhibitor, such as Nexium, Prilosec, or Prevacid, and then developed chronic kidney disease, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. A recent report released by the American Medical Association found that the use of proton pump inhibitors was associated with a significant increase in the risk of developing chronic kidney disease. Side effects associated with these medications include acute kidney injury, chronic kidney disease, dialysis treatment, kidney or renal failure, kidney transplant surgery, and even death. If you or a loved one used Nexium, Prilosec, or Prevacid and then developed chronic kidney disease, call right now. You may be owed significant compensation from the manufacturer. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-977-4346. Again, that's 1-800-977-4346.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
What if you had a medical emergency away from home?
My chest hurts. I can't breathe.
What you need is Mobile Help, America's premier mobile medical alert system. Most systems only work at home, but with Mobile Help, you get help outside the home with coverage nationwide on one of the largest cellular networks at the press of a button. Call the number on your screen for a free full-color brochure. We'll send you everything you need, including this base station, the patented mobile device, and the waterproof pendant and wrist button. You can also add the fall button that automatically detects falls and signals help. Call today and receive a risk-free 30-day trial. There is no equipment to buy and no long-term contract. For a limited time, you will also receive a free emergency key box with your plan purchase. Remember, Mobile Help keeps you safe coast to coast.
Call 1-800-916-8638. That's 1-800-916-8638.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining. Now, sports.
The U is back, undefeated through their first 8 games of the season, and a chance to make a statement tonight against a team ranked number 3 by the College Football Playoff Committee. Notre Dame's only loss was way back in Week 2 against the probably now former number 1 Georgia. Miami playing in front of their home crowd, and they are loving this dime from Malik Rozier to Braxton Berrios for an early 7-0 lead in this game. Following Irish possession, Brandon Winbush overthrows his man. Pass is picked off by Jaquan Johnson, and you know what that means. The turnover chain makes its first appearance of the night. Hurricanes will get back inside the red zone. Rozier deciding to tuck and run from the 16, slips about 5 gold helmets, and he's in for another score. Canes end up going up 27-0 at the half, and how about that final score? Irish taking a 41-8 beating at the Rock tonight. Now, Miami's not the only undefeated team in Florida. University of Central Florida was 8-0 entering their matchup with UConn today. The number 18 Golden Knights are averaging 45 points a game, second only to number 15 Oklahoma State. Otis Anderson getting them on the board early during that opening drive. Then with a 21-10 lead, Mackenzie Milton throwing a dart to Traquan Smith, and he takes care of the rest for a 41-yard score. Anderson would break off another big one, a 65-yard touchdown to put this game on ice. Finish finishes with 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. UCF handling the Huskies at home. And in just 2 weeks, they'll host South Florida on Black Friday. Florida State pulling out all the stops today against Clemson. Check out this, a double reverse flea flicker. James Blackman finding Ryan Izzo, and Izzo's got a blocker. He's going to take this one all the way. That touchdown making it a 14-17 game against the number 4 team in the country. But the Noles can't hang on. They end up losing to Clemson 31-14. Clemson-Miami will be in the ACC Championship. And in high school football, Bradenton St. Stephen's Episcopal School won their conference championship tonight, beating Jupiter Christian by a whopping 37 points. The Falcons are heading to Orlando for their second straight Florida Bowl appearance, where they are the defending Sunshine State Athletic Conference champions. They'll take on Windermere Prep in the finals. Kansas City Chiefs defensive lineman Roy Miller has been arrested in Jacksonville. Miller, who played for Jacksonville until the Chiefs signed him this season, was arrested and jailed early Saturday morning on a domestic battery charge. He made his first appearance later in the afternoon, where the judge said the victim was no longer pressing charges and then released Miller. The 6'1", 320-pound lineman was originally drafted by the Bucs back in 2009. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts on 4 or more windows.
If you're between 50 and 85 years old, call the number on your screen right now for free information on how to save your family thousands of dollars. We're Family Love Plans, and we've been helping families just like yours for over 30 years. The average funeral today can cost up to $10,000 or more, but the most you'll get from government benefits is just $255. How will your family pay the difference? At Family Love Plans, we can help you and your family. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam and your plan can't be canceled. Better still, your rate will never go up and your benefits will never go down. Get your free information about our senior plans. Just answer a few simple questions and receive approval right over the phone.
Call 1-800-707-3608. That's 1-800-707-3608.
If you have Medicare, I have 3 things you'll want to hear. There's an all-in-one Medicare Advantage plan from Humana. It includes Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage, and it may save you money in so many ways. It's all in this book, and it's yours free just for calling. You'll see all the ways the plan might save you money, even on prescription drugs. In fact, last year, Humana Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan members saved an estimated $6,500 on average on their prescription costs. And you get all this coverage with an affordable monthly plan premium, and in some areas, no plan premium. Even if you've looked at Humana before, you need to take another look at this plan. We'll send you the decision guide absolutely free, in a slightly smaller size, of course. Discover the all-in-one Medicare Advantage plan that could cut your costs and cover your prescriptions. Call 1-800-824-8241 or go to humanabigbook.com. The savings are too big to miss.
It's been about a month, and I can honestly say I've seen the change in me. I went from being a depressed girl who didn't want help to this happy, caring girl who loves helping other people. I just really hope that people that went through what I went through get the help that they need, because their story is important and they are loved. Thank you so much for everything.
ABC 7, your official Florida lottery station for the Suncoast. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Check it out. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree has arrived. And in New York City, there, as you can see, the 12-ton, 75-foot-tall Norway spruce was cut down on Thursday and transported by truck right into Midtown Manhattan, where a giant crane placed it next to the Rockefeller Center ice rink. This year's tree will be dressed in more than 50,000 multicolored lights ahead of the lighting ceremony that will take place on November 29th. They will remain on display through January 7th, and after that, earmarked to be cut into boards and donated to Habitat for Humanity. So there you go. Some eye candy, and then it serves a purpose at the end.
I'm glad to hear that, because to me it seemed awfully wasteful. So I'm really glad to hear that they're going to be doing something with this.
They thought
positive.
of that. They thought of your concerns.
Yeah, I'm very
Above
glad,
all
and
else.
thank you. Yes, I'm very glad.
But don't be concerned about tonight, right?
No,
Lovely night.
light rains coming on through, very widely scattered, and then we're going to see a beautiful day tomorrow after the sun comes out.
Can't wait for that, and we will see you again tomorrow.